Hello everybody, welcome back. We are here back in the sheep farm. If you haven't seen the last episode, we started on that and now we are pretty much going to complete it. So I have done a little bit of stuff. I'll show you what I've done in between the last episode and this episode. So this is pretty much all laid out with glass. Eventually I hope to finish, oh man, I'm falling down already. I hope to finish this little bit off here because I haven't finished all the glassing of everything. But that's easy to do. And the other thing is I want to get this glass changed out to the different colors of the sheep that are in each of these bays. So that's just something we can do. That's aesthetic. It's not really anything too important to that needs to get done before this farm can function. So that's great. What does need to get done before this farm can function is getting some sheep in here. And that is why I have started breeding up some sheep like what we are doing here. And we are going to take them out. Now, I need to think of a way that we can get one sheep out, not all the sheep out. And maybe a good idea will be to try use the piston trick. That could be an interesting one. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get 2 sheep into each of these 3 wide pieces here, and I'll just breed up the 3rd sheep inside once I've dyed them. So that's going to happen. I also, as you can see, I've got all this glass, and I actually have run out of glass, so that's probably something I'm going to have to do as well. So what we have got on the cards for today, first of all, move sheep in. Second of all, get this farm working. So the next thing that'll be to get this farm working would be to get the minecart ready and going. So hopefully there won't be too much trouble with getting the minecart to be accurate and make sure that we have got the right speed to be able to shear all of the sheep. And also we'll have to see what else comes up. I mean, if we've done anything incorrectly, we'll soon find out. I'm really glad that I did in the last episode choose to move these out one more. I'm pretty sure my idea wouldn't have worked if that was the case, so I'm glad we did that. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go get some stuff together now, and what I'll do is I'll bring you back and we can see what idea works. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't fall in there. Alright, so attempt number 1, and what we are doing is we're going to try out this piston idea. So we'll put one right over there. And then because we can't place one here, by the way, because there's the sheep's hitbox is in the way there. Actually, I don't know if this will actually, let's just test this out. This might actually be enough to grab one of those sheep, thinking of it. So let's do that and do... Okay, cool. That one can go in. And I've got a lead. Okay, this is going to work very, very well, actually. So let's take this guy across to his new home. No, come on. This could actually be a very easy task indeed. So you go there. I'm going to get my lead back. Good. Why is he not going? Go. Get in. Perfect. All right. This is awesome. This is actually better than I had planned. So there we go. Only got one there. That is the best. You know what? That path idea I had a few episodes ago. That was a damn good idea. Like that was an awesome idea. But this makes my life so much easier as well. So this is in competition with that. And yeah, I really do overuse that piston glitch, the whole piston translocation thing quite a bit. And it's damn awesome. That's it. You get in there, sheep. No. Oh, man. You know what? I'll let him go. I'll let him be. So this is pretty much what my next, I'm not too sure how long is going to be. So I'm just going to keep going with these guys. Pushing sheep in one at a time and hoping my lead doesn't fall down there and get picked up, and then I've got to run across to the other side. But yeah, that seems pretty easy. Alrighty guys, because this is actually taking quite some time to move these sheep across, and it's not really moving them across, it's actually the growing of wheat to feed the sheep. I've just made some more farms so we can get our wheat up a little bit quicker. But what I thought we could do in the meantime, well, if we can get this right, come on. Why can't I go down? There we go. So in the meantime, I think I've got a pretty fun and cool idea for how we can decorate this room. So I've put these sheep in here. I've also started all the way at the other end. You can see I've just made a path that started going from the back, just in case some fall in eventually. And also another thing, I worked out having the baby sheep isn't going to be too useful because they're still going to be able to get out when you do this. So I'm probably going to have to make the sheep and just bring them in like that. That's all right though. So what I'm going to do is I think we'll go, let's just start on this side and we'll work ourselves across. So, is there wall space there? No, we'll go onto this side. Right around here. So what I think we'll do is, if you know upstairs fairly well, you'll know that we've got ourselves a little bit of a pixel art thing on the wall, and that is our doors to our cow and mushroom farm. Mushroom farm is currently non-existent, so before you start questioning where's the mushroom farm, there's no mushroom farm. So let's give us a go. I think we'll do the blue sheep first. Maybe just do a bit of that. So what the plan is if you've seen sheep faces in Minecraft, which we can go have a look at one now, but I've kind of got the idea in my head. So we'll go up like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we just do an 8 by 8. So that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can we get that? 6. Like that. We'll just go down again. And by the way, I'm kind of spitballing. I hope this is at a good height. So that's 6, 7, 8. Oh man, for reals? There we go. Now what we're going to do is, because if you've seen the sheep face, we can actually jump down and have a look at the sheep. We don't even have to pillar up. That's awesome. We'll have a look at one of these guys. So you can see that there's this little bit of a gap over there. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to replicate that. And we've got our gap there, and we're going to make it out a little bit further. Like that. So we've got that area there, and we want to make this little bit of a dent out. So the bottom ones, if I remember correctly, were like, I tried this out in creative, so if you're wondering how I got this to look somewhat right, that's probably how I did it. So we're just going to use some magenta stained clay there, and some, oh, maybe it's the other, no, that's right, that's right. Then I also did try making, because if you have a look at them, they've got a little bit of darkening on the sides at the bottom here, but I tried some, I think, brown or light grey stained clay, and it was the closest to it, but it just didn't look right, so I decided to get rid of it. Now, the next part was, I think, like that, is it? Is that correct? No, definitely not at the back there. Cool, we got that back. And then what would be next? I think there was also a little piece up here which we can do to kind of get our bearings in this, because this is all going off memory, so let's do that. There was a little bit of a blue thing there. Now, I'd imagine there'd be a bit more here, like that. And the way that sheep kind of look in Minecraft, and pretty much all the mob animals, they kind of made them really, really derpy looking. So their eyes sit out, and then kind of on the inside, like that, they've got everything going on like that. So yeah, I think that's about right. Let's have a look. Very simple. Oh man. Instamine. Ah. Oh. So we just needed magenta. Like that. Perfect. I think it's looking good from where I looked at right there. So let's see. Yeah, that'll do. We can have a few different sheep heads. We don't actually have the space to put all of them in, but we can do as many as we can, and we can probably fit in a few more somewhere else. But I think that's a bit of fun. Something to look at. Something to give the farm a little bit more life. Because up until now, it's pretty much looks like just a plain battery farm, which it really is. Get in there, sheep. Oh my gosh. Alright, so the next step will be probably just adding a few more of these in while I wait for the other stuff to grow. Oh, yeah, the wheat to grow, and then the sheep to grow, and then, oh, just a waiting game. Or, you know what else I could do? Is I would need 64 blocks long in that direction to fit in 8 and 8. So I could do 8 on each side. Let's quickly have a count here. So this is, I think we're moving in the X, so it's 238. And then we'll have a look over here and see if we minus, what, 64 from 238, that's, I think, 74? 75. 170, I think it has to be 175 if I'm, yeah, I think that's right. So what's 174 plus 60 is, yeah, yeah. So I think we need 75, which means we can, 74, which means we can take out one little gap from there if we wanted to do that. And we could fit in all 16 sheep heads. That could be an idea. Just all right next to each other. I wanted a little bit of a gap, so that they would be 10 wide, sorry, but I don't know if that's going to work. I think we might just take this guy down and put everything along that side. Yep, that's going to be the plan. So I'll go tear this guy down, and we'll build it out. Now, the next question is, do we have to do this all in like a color order, or we do it kind of random? I think we'll just do it kind of randomly. So I'll probably just go, whatever colors come next, I'll just do. I really should have done this after the sheep farm so we could get as much wool as we need, but that's all right. I'll just go speed up some crops. Hopefully, I'll use a bit of bone meal. Hopefully, we'll get the crops quick, and then we can start doing this. I'm not unsure of whether I'm going to do these in an order. I think we will. I think we'll go like white to black at the end, and the reason for that is everything in our storage system currently is actually sorted in an order, which I'm not too sure is the correct order to sort them in, but it's the order I've decided to sort them in. So that's kind of an idea. And also, by the way, while I'm actually in this elevator, I want to quickly talk to you guys about this, because this one, I've actually seen now a few things come out where they've had some really good ideas for these elevators, making them super fast. I mean, ours isn't very fast, but it's reliable. It works. And I know we got stuck in it 2 episodes ago, and I've decided to give it a little bit of a try, which I'm not too sure where I saw this idea, was to put an extra pulse going through it every time you get into it. So every time I get in, one redstone kind of pulse travels up it, which is the one we normally got into, and then the next time we get in, well, that's what happens when we first get in, but then about a second and a bit later, another redstone pulse goes through. So I've just worked out a way to get a second one in there, and it seems to work. I haven't got stuck in that at all, and I've actually been moving up and down quite a bit recently. Still haven't updated from pre-release 1, so we've still got those things there. That's not the biggest of issues. The one that's really getting me are these item frames, because not only do they look terrible, and I've actually realized we've lost our notch apple that was right there, which is absolutely, that's annoying. But not only is that type of stuff annoying, but look here, when I try and open this chest, no, it doesn't. So look there. You can't open the chest, even like there. I've got to go all the way into there before I can open that chest, which is really annoying. And that's why all of these are kind of all over the show. I normally try and miss them like that and make sure everything's good, but now, I don't know. I'm just going to have to live with it, I guess. But I'm going to get going on those sheep heads right there. Wait, can that... Okay, that wasn't I thought the door opened inside. Okay, yeah, I'm going to get going on those sheep heads, and I'll be back. Alright, guys, I have done quite a bit of work now, and you can see there we've got our little thing. I think we're going to drop down and show you guys what's happened. Now, just bear in mind, this took me a long, long time. Look at that. All those sheep as well. I even had to go fix this up. Let's jump over here. I even had to fix this up because we missed out that these were actually white. Because I was using a white sheep to take this design off, but all sheep have this little white bit next to them like that. So that was easy enough to fix. But yeah, I've only done the one side. I still have to do this side. That's going to be an exciting thing. But yeah, I'll do that sometime. Now, have a look at what else I have done. So we've got every single one of these filled up with 9 sheep. 1 or 2 have got an extra sheep in them. I think the green might have an extra sheep. Yep, there we go. 4 sheep in the middle. That's not a big deal. Now, a few things that I've also fixed up, and I'm going to fix, / have worked out our problems, is if we go down here, let's just jump down here. So we've got this going into a hopper, this item stream into a large chest, and I've actually cleared that large chest out. I have tested it out, and it does work. But what was happening is a lot of items were getting stuck on the top here, or getting thrown off the other side. So I just made this a full block, and that seems to work quite well. The next problem we were having is if we go up here, let's just make sure that's done with stone. So we'll go up here. And the next problem we're having, which I still have to fix, is when you shear the sheep, a lot of the wool gets stuck. Well, not a lot, but some of the wool gets stuck over there. So that's easy. We're just going to put a piece of glass there. That should work out quite well. And the final thing that I've found is a problem is, for instance, when you see here, this one, I mean, has got 4 sheep, so they do use a bit more. But the grass isn't updating to the dirt blocks as quick as I'd like it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some grass down in the fronts here. So while we're going, we can also have the grass jumping up from there, which might make it a little bit faster and could help out with a bit of the rates on this farm. Now, the thing we're going to do is we are going to set this track up so that the timing is perfect. We're going to go all the way around to the very end, and what's coincidentally quite lucky is that this starts on this side and that finishes on this side. So we're just going to put a rail going all the way up here, and we'll do a loop again. And that's pretty much the way this is going to work. We're also going to have to get ourselves a little bit of a dispensing system for our, what are these things? Shears, these things here. So that's something we'll do, but I'll just show you how this works in the meantime. So we go past, that was the ladder that I got stuck in. Just like that. Pretty simple, you can hear everything working down at the bottom. And then we can also go run to the very other end here. Let's just get there, hopefully we can get there before everything dispenses. We can also just do something like that. And we'll go down again. So I have laid out as much of this as I think we will need, and I've also gone ahead and put in the grass that I was talking about, and it seems to be working quite well actually, this grass. Everything, I mean, that looks a bit more full than what these things were with grass blocks underneath the sheep's feet than before, but I think it's about time we give this a try. Actually, let's make ourselves a new one of these, so we'll do that. I don't know why I took that off my hotbar. There we go, we'll just start with a new one. We'll do that. Get in the minecart and let's check if this does work. So what we want to do is we want to see if there's some particular way we need to aim. Let's go. No, oh man. Don't come back here. Okay, well, I guess we're going to have to chase this all the way down there. That was a bit annoying. We'll catch it over here. Okay, there we go. Cool. Well, we could even get on here because this is going to be a run all the way back to the start. So we'll just get on here and ride this all the way back there. We should be facing like that. More or less around here, I would imagine. Yeah, it looks like we're going a little bit too fast. But we'll check this out now. Maybe we put this down a little bit. Yeah, okay, that's a bit weird. We're probably gonna have to slow down a little bit. Yeah, definitely. But I think let's just give us a go. You can hear everything working. That's good. At least something's happening. In fact, we might not even have to slow this down, considering a lot of these will not get their wool back by the time we get around again. So I suppose we might still be efficient. Nah, we definitely need to make this a little bit slower. Yeah, let's just finish this run, and then we go check out how much wool we've got in the end. So, also, it's not anything to do with the hit boxes that I'm hitting. No. Yeah, definitely gonna need to go slower. But yeah, this is actually gonna be really good, because the reason I thought we would get this stuff done, like building this farm, is because, I mean, I've been collecting up so much wool for the nether. I thought this would be a good idea to just get this stuff ready and going, so that when we do need it for other projects, we got it all ready, and we don't have to continuously go through that little grindy bit of collecting wool. I mean, not to say this isn't grindy, because this is pretty grindy what we just did there. There we go. Okay, that's not too bad. I mean, we should get more if we got everything, like, collected everything from there, but that should be pretty simple. What I think I'm going to do is, let's get those guys. There we go. What I think I'm going to do is, over here, where this comes around, I'm going to make this just to one. Maybe one rail. We'll do that. We'll go down the one end. Do I have these on the other side as well? Did I end up doing it? No, I didn't even end up doing it on this side. And I thought that was going to be... Yeah, okay, well, I'm probably going to take those down then as well to there. So we'll do that to 2 and that one 1. We're going to have a lot more of these rails left over. That's going to be great. So yeah, I'll just go through here and I'll give it another try. Okay guys, so I think we have pretty much got majority of this worked out. I think I have to still get a few more normal rails and get rid of a few of these, the powered rails. They definitely aren't, we're definitely going way too fast. So have a look here. When we're going a bit slower like this, we tend to be getting everything. I mean, these ones are still unsheared, well, sheared from last time there. That one can get sheared there. We're still going a little bit too fast even, so perhaps even slowing it down a little bit more. Oh, and there goes our shears. Well, that's all right. What I think we're going to do is I want to quickly show you something that happened in the time between the a few cuts ago and now. Is something that was I was pretty happy to hear, is that the pre-release 2 is now out. So we'll go have a look at, really. Now I hope, I really hope none of these sheep get out. That will There we go. We'll just switch that out there, and then we'll go. Perfect. Okay, well, let's have a look at what is going on, because remember we had that item frame issue that I was talking about, and we also had an issue with oh, there's a slime. Get so many slimes around there. I really should think of doing something about it, but I don't know. I'll let him be. I'll let him be. But yeah, we had that issue with the item frames and the paintings, and I've checked in the creative world. I haven't actually checked over here just yet. Well, I think I actually did come around here. I just didn't think to check. So I want to quickly go see what's happening. We also are probably going to move the beacon around here sometime soon so that we can get our speed. I think speed will be a very good one to have. I had speed on a bit earlier, and it was working fantastically. I was running across this bridge at 100 miles an hour. It was awesome. In fact, that was what I was using to get all the sheep in. They also get the speed effect, which is really weird. So it looks like all the paintings seem to be back to normal. Yeah, no lines through there. That's good. That's perfect. Let's have a look. Maybe are the paintings gone? No, that's good. This guy was actually moved over, so that's perfect. Well, also, by the way, I fixed up this map. But I think today, guys, I've done quite a bit on that farm, so I'm going to call it as an episode right now. What I'm really looking forward to is next episode, because we're going to be doing a bit of building, because I haven't done much building in a while, and I think it'll be pretty awesome to get into a bit of building of stuff. So I really am looking forward to that, guys. So thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.